Good morning. Here is your 9 a.m. weather update. So we're seeing that system now pushing into the Tennessee Valley. Now you'll notice some of the pink and turquoise blue colors, even a little bit of that green. The main bulk of it, though, in northern portions of Alabama, kind of the central part of the state, all the way through middle Tennessee, heavy snow coming down. So we're just on the edge. I'm going to switch over to our local radar and kind of zoom back in and show you this. Some of this is probably not even reaching the ground yet, but as you have that precipitation that evaporates, it actually works to cool the air, which is worse conditions for our folks who live along the Cumberland Plateau. But do expect over the next 30 minutes or so for that moisture to eventually make it to the ground, which means, yes, some snow for Grundy County, Sequatchie County, Bledsoe County, and seeing that mix right around the Mont Eagle area and that rain moving through Scottsboro, Alabama as well. So let's go through the day today and take a check then at Futurecast. So as we're running through this morning, by about 10:45, some light rain in Chattanooga. You notice all that green, that wintry mix here, that pink indicating sleet, but also the potential for freezing rain. So we do have to watch out for some ice accumulations along the plateau communities during this morning. And then that blue color is going to be the snow. As we progress through midday, more snow transitioning at that noon hour. Notice a lot of the area highlighted in that green. This is going to be that kind of cold, miserable rain. And then this band here of the pink, that's the wintry mix where you can get a little bit of rain, even some freezing rain mixing in. I think at midday that'll be a little bit less likely, but sleet and a few snowflakes too. As we head into the afternoon hours, here's about 1:23. Notice more rain to the south, a big area of mix though, and then that snow off to the north, continuing to push through the afternoon. Still seeing that rain to the south, even in Cherokee County in North Carolina. And as we go through into the late afternoon, a lot of that heavy moisture pushing out, but we're still going to have some light mix and some light snow coming down until about 7 p.m. I think that's going to be our cutoff time. Now, after 7 o'clock tonight, there could be a couple of little individual flurries, mainly along the mountains of Monroe County, but our main window is going to be from now until 7 p.m. for that precipitation. And then overnight, it'll all be about the cold air and clouds gradually clearing out. So we'll call it partly cloudy overall, which means as we look at our potential snow totals, right around the Chattanooga area, even up to Cleveland, a dusting, if anything, and that dusting more likely on some of those ridge lines. Now, the further up you go, northern portions of Hamilton County, a dusting to a ½ inch, about a ½ inch to an inch from Athens to Nyota. If you're in Meigs County, Ray County, about a ½ inch to an inch for you as well. The exception would be some of those ridge lines in western Ray County. Anything of higher elevations to the plateau, about 1 to 3 inches, those higher totals for those tallest ridge tops on the plateau. Now, what about icing? Well, right in the middle of our viewing area, that's where we have the potential for icing. Now, the good news is most of this should be a light glaze, so less than a 1/10 of an inch, but we can see a couple of isolated pockets at 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch, and that's certainly going to be more disruptive. No matter what, do be careful driving through the day today in case you run into one of those slick spots. Here's a check of those rain totals. Certainly seeing those highest totals from Alabama, Georgia, into Cherokee County, North Carolina, but even about a 1/4 of an inch picked up here in Chattanooga. So as we talk about winter weather impacts for the day today, wintry mix, ice today, isolated though, and then we're going to be looking at tonight into Friday morning. Yes, that's going to be the potential of a flash freeze overnight because for everyone, really cold temps and windy conditions. So hopefully that wind will help dry things out. Current temperatures here a few minutes past 9 a.m., a mixture of freezing to a little bit above freezing. As far as our road temperatures go, most of the area is above freezing, but do notice we still have some colder air off to the northwest on those roads there. Highs today, 32 in Altamont, 39 in Chattanooga, but notice these 40s to the southeast, and then look at these lows tonight. Here's the big news. While we're concerned for that freeze overnight, 8 degrees for your low temperature in Altamont, 19 in Chattanooga, 16 in Cleveland, and 15 in Blue Ridge. So no matter what, today is a storm alert weather day. You may end up with just rain, especially for our Georgia communities. That snow, a bigger event if you're to the north of Chattanooga, but we have to watch out for that cold air moving in tonight and the potential for freezing overnight as well.